Exercise 7, once again, is just clearly a chi-squared problem. You've got this sort of distribution here. This is registered voters have the following income distribution in the county. Here's a random sample of 275 potential jurors. They're being identified by income, and you're asking, does this fit this? This is a goodness of fit chi-squared problem. And so sometimes the goodness of fits are everything is the same. So you would sort of say, okay, there's 4 categories, so the probability of falling in each category should be 25%. This is not a everything's the same problem. This is asking, does this fit with this? So the null hypothesis is it does. So we should probably clarify what our probabilities are. So P1 is the probability of income between, I'll just write it like this, 0 and 50. P2 is the probability of income between 51 and 75. You can figure out the rest, right? P3 is the probability of falling here. P4 is probability of falling there. So the null hypothesis is that this probability is matching the existing distribution. So P1 is 0.72. P2 is 0.12, P3 is 0.07, P4 is 0.09. So if nothing is going on, the distribution of these 275 potential jurors is going to follow the statewide distribution. That's the null hypothesis. The alternative is at least one probability P sub I differs. Okay, to get expected counts, we're just taking our total sample size times each one of these probabilities, and that product goes in each of the boxes down here. So for the first one, when you say 0.72 times 275, not 205, 275, let me write that down, 0.72 times 205, I keep doing it wrong. Let me try again. 0.72 times 275, there we go. You should get 198. And so that's what goes here. And then you do that for all the other ones. So 0.12 times 275, you're going to get 33. 0.07 times 275, you're going to get 19.25. 0.09 times 275 is going to give you 24.75. So you can compute chi-squared, and I don't really want to write them all out. I'll do the first and last one. So observed minus expected squared over expected plus, keep going, the last one. Observed was 19, expected was 24.75, squared over 24.75, and you should get 5.89 total for your chi-square statistic. And then the last part, we want the probability that chi-squared with 3 degrees of freedom, because there's only 4 categories, is greater than or equal to our statistic of 5.89. You should get 0.11709. And so the point is, we should fail to reject the null hypothesis. What does that mean? It means that the data does not provide evidence of income bias on the jury. There may be income bias, but it's not provided by this data.